I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase. A 10-minute chase is extremely dangerous in New York City. We have a lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of people are using our streets. Any type of high-speed chase that involves something of that nature is inappropriate.
Long story short, my nigga said, that's cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
You are now listening to Pree Da Podcast with your host, Majaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another video on the Pree Da Podcast / Pree Da Production YouTube channel. And you guys already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Because we're trying to build a community. And by sharing this with friends and family, that goes a long way in helping us do that. Now, let's get into the video. What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Majaro, aka Midge. And on today's video, if you haven't known or you haven't heard already, a certain Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been in a near fatal accident. So for those who haven't heard, over the past 24 hours, the date is, well, technically this is being recorded at 12 at night, but technically it is the 19th of May 2023. And over the past 24 hours, news has circulated and done the rounds that a certain Meghan and Harry Markle have nearly been in a fatal accident being chased by paparazzi in New York City. So, why not react to it? Let's see what the news articles and news channels have said about it. Because it seems that for some reason, I don't know what it is, maybe it's because of, fabricated evidence on documentaries and, half-truths and, dare I say it, lies have been said by this couple that for some reason people want to investigate the claims that they were actually in a high-speed chase by paparazzi. So let's see what the BBC has to say.
Let's head to the US now. A celebrity news agency has said it will launch a thorough investigation into an alleged car chase between Prince Harry and Meghan and members of the paparazzi in New York.
Alleged.
The couple say the pursuit lasted for 2.5 hours and involved multiple near misses. Nomia Iqbal reports now from New York and a warning that this report contains flashing images.
This was an evening to honour the Duchess of Sussex. It was the first time Meghan was seen in public since not attending King Charles's coronation. She was awarded for what the event's organisers say is her work in empowering women and girls. Pictures and videos show the royal couple and Meghan's mother in good spirits, but the next day, the Duke's spokesman released a bombshell of a statement, claiming the group was involved in a near catastrophic car chase in Manhattan. The statement said this relentless pursuit lasted for more than 2 hours and resulted in multiple near collisions.
2 hours? That's a long time, to be chased by paparazzi. 2 hours? I mean, from the looks of that red carpet, it looks like they got plenty of pictures of these guys. Like, why would they need to be chasing them for 2 hours to get more pictures? It makes no sense, but I'm going to take them at their word and I'm going to, believe them and say, they got chased by 2 hours. But let's hear what has to be said.
It was just before 10 p.m. on Tuesday night when the couple left the event here to make their way home. Their description that this journey was near fatal has made headlines around the world.
Of course.
But others have been speaking, making the story less clear.
The New York Mayor Eric Adams said 2 officers could have been injured, but questioned Prince Harry's recounting of events.
I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase. That would be, I find it hard to believe, but we will find out the exact duration of it. But if it's 10 minutes, a 10-minute chase is extremely dangerous in New York City. We have a lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of people are using our streets. Any type of high-speed chase that involves something of that nature is inappropriate.
Long story short, my nigga said, that's cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
the cap. That's what my brother said. He was like, nah, fuck all you heard. That shit was cap. 2 hours in New York City with loads of people walking about anywhere in Manhattan, anywhere in the town. 2 hours straight. High speed? Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I'm sorry, but that, literally, his statement just says it all. I can't believe they said 2 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but 2 hours, high speed, near fatal. Like, the over-exaggeration with their claims, it's getting too bold now because everyone's calling them out on their bullshit. Like, this ain't the first time that evidence or, people have disputed claims of, mistreatment, claims of, what actually happened. People are disputing it. Were those claims of racism really that quote unquote racist? We don't know. What else? Being harried and hassled by paparazzi everywhere she goes whenever she was trying to get away from the cameras. She used fake photos from other people's concerts and other celebrities leaving vehicles as evidence of her mistreatment or her being harassed. So this just adds to the long list of white lies, if you will, that they've been caught in. And it's just so sad. Cause I actually used to believe them. I actually used to be on their side in relation to how they were treated by the media, which, there were serious violations by the media in regards to Meghan especially. But this victimhood status that both of them are clinging onto just for some clout or just for some headlines, it seems, is getting ridiculous now. It needs to stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
The statement never said the pursuit was high speed. Taxi driver Sunny Singh, who the royals rode with briefly for part of the journey, played down their claims.
They were behind us. They stayed on top of us. That was pretty much it. There was nothing more, They kept their distance. It was just like journalists, just like everybody else trying to get pictures, make a quick buck.
But Prince Harry's security detail told US media that the journey could have been fatal.
Do we have that pap on the scooter again?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we do? Really? Same guy?
Prince Harry has long spoken out about his anger towards press intrusion, blaming the paparazzi for the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997.
Okay, when it comes to, the tragic, I wouldn't even call it accident, tragic, how do I even say it? The tragic incident of Princess Diana passing away in a car crash, in a legit high-speed incident, isn't anything to be, laughing or scoffing at. And obviously Harry does have fears about that happening to him or his wife or his family. So, he's taking precautions to not allow that to happen or to reduce that. But what prevents that more than just not entering into a high-speed chase? Maybe just stay there and let pictures be taken and then just drive off calmly, or just go at a steady, normal speed, or, regulation speed. You don't need to be speeding off anywhere. Like, you went to an event. This isn't, I'm just going into speculation. This isn't an affair that you're coming away from. This ain't, something secret you're trying to hide and run away and, not have any evidence of you being in a certain place at a certain time with a certain someone. This ain't one of those things. This ain't a night out and you're trying to, go home without anyone realizing all the fuck shit you did in the club. This ain't that. This is you going to a Met Gala style event and you coming home. So paparazzi got your pictures while you were there, as you were coming in, as you were leaving, and as you're driving off. If you see some people, still following you, I'm pretty sure you're going to a hotel because that's not where America ain't where you live in Canada. So just drive normally to the hotel, let them take the pictures as they come, go into your building, the security's there, stop them at the door, enter the building, go up to your room, and that's that. So for them to be, that's the thing, they brought this information out to us. Because if they didn't say anything, no one would have said anything, because at the time of the event, there was no press. There was no worldwide press to say, oh my God, Meghan's getting an award from this charity or from this, event host. There was none of that. It would have just gone unnoticed. And that's probably why they gave us the information. Because if they didn't give us the information, we wouldn't be talking about this. And they wouldn't be in the headlines. And this is what they want. Bravo, Meghan and Harry. You did your thing again.
He's currently involved in many legal cases in the UK, including one where he wants more inclusion, blaming the paparazzi for the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997. He's currently involved in many legal cases in the UK, including one where he wants more public protection for him and his family. Nomi Iqbal, BBC News, New York.
Well, let's get the view now of a paparazzi journalist who, as we should stress, not involved in the incident in New York yesterday. Giles Harrison is based in Los Angeles, and he gave us a view from the other side of the lens.
I think, it was a bit of an exaggeration. I think a near catastrophic, 2-hour car chase in the streets of New York probably isn't going to happen. If you've ever been to New York, you can barely get, a mile within an hour. So I'm sure there was some kind of pursuit. I doubt it was a high speed, James Bond type thing through the streets of New York. I doubt that. For people to be pursued on the regular, it can be a bit daunting. I mean, it's not the early 2000s where, car chases were, quite frequent, especially in places like Los Angeles. And in the years before that, it's kind of tamed down some. There's no reason to chase people at high rates of speed. I mean, yes, celebrities do get pursued. They do get, photographers, on them on a regular basis, depending on who you are. And it can be seen as, certainly, if you don't like it, it can be seen as harassment. But at the end of the day, for photographers, paparazzi, they're photojournalists, some of them at least, who are trying to get stories, some more aggressive than others. I think sometimes the ones that are more aggressive, tarnish the rest of the ones that aren't, with the same brush. And that's unfortunate, because a lot of them are, not as aggressive trying to get their stories in a fully respectable fashion.
So, long story short, that's cap. Stop the cap. Meghan and Harry, stop lying. There's no need to over-exaggerate. There's no need. Let me stop there. This ain't even a conversation. This is just, we're going to put out a story that's going to take over the headline news tomorrow. Our job's done. Keep people thinking about us. Keep people talking about us. I'm just feeding into it. It was interesting to find out the insights from journalists, from paparazzis, how things have changed since the 19s and early 2000s of people high speed chasing them, specifically in Los Angeles where an abundance of celebrities live. And I think Harry and Meghan do have a house there. So if this claim was to be in LA, this could possibly be, thought of as actually, oh yeah, this is possible. We've heard of this happening with loads of celebrities in the past. But the fact that they did it in New York was just massive red flag. Red flag. Massive red flag. And people are just calling them out on their bullshit. I even saw Andrew Tate calling them on a bullshit, talking about, don't inform me of a near-death accident unless it actually happened. So, it is what it is. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Meghan and Harry? Do you think that this is just all for clout as per usual? Or do you actually think that they're we're really in danger and we need to protect Harry and Meghan at all costs. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood, tears, and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron, while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell and back and even call it home, but I still